with Pam on a walk, a little walk and talk. How are you doing? So, I just wanted to do a really quick little update video. Whew, we did the big move with my son, got home last night, unpacked everything. My house looks like a tornado went through it. And once again, I am trying to find a place for things, but that's okay. I have peace. I'm just trying to enjoy the moment, enjoy the journey, enjoy my son, enjoy having him home. It's great. It'll be a bit of a juggling act, but juggling is fun, right? That's what they tell me. So, just a couple quick things in this quick little live video. First thing is, got home and settling back in, the three of us, and I missed obviously doing my Monday video. So, my Monday video on the topic, and I'm finishing up the series on overhelping or being over responsible. I know this hat looks kind of funny, but it's all I can find on short notice. um, so that is going to have to wait because I wanted to just kind of push everything in and try and get it done. Okay, it's going to get loud here because somebody's going to pass me. Oh, just on a little bike. It's okay. So I'm going to just skip that for this week. And instead of doing the series, finishing the series on overhelping with ways to stop, that's going to be the title of it. So in case anyone's interested. Oh, there's some dogs. You want to see them? They're super, super cute. There's funny dogs because as soon as you look at them, then they always they kind of look away like, what? We weren't barking. That wasn't us. They're cute. So I'm going to just chill, and instead of trying to cram already a very busy week, I am going to just skip the Monday video, and tomorrow hopefully get the Bible study video up in the morning, and then just kind of carry on from there, right? Because how do you feel when you skip a video? Everyone says, "I have rabies." Nice, that's great. Good for you, bud. All right. Well, I'm just going to finish that series next week and do the Bible study video. Today I had a really good excuse to not go to Bible study, to miss it, because I was exhausted from everything, driving 7 hours down and then driving 7 hours back and hauling boxes and cleaning and hauling more boxes and putting furniture together. You know how it is. And I also had to get groceries like really badly this morning because I had no food in the house. So anyway, I did it, and I was like, sometimes the time when you most need something like going to a Bible study is when things happen so you can't go. And I just decided I'm not going to go. I'm just going to go. I might be late. I might not be super prepared. I might not have done the homework, but I'm still going. So I went, and it was really good. And I'm glad I went. But yeah, it's been a busy day. So I just wanted to get out of the house. It's a beautiful sunny evening here in Alberta. And yeah, so that's the plan. Just kind of get back on track. But what happens to you when, where is this place? Hi, Catherine. Welcome. This is a dirt road in north central Alberta, Canada. That's where this place is. It's springtime, but it's early spring here. The leaves haven't come out yet. Everything is still very brown and not so pretty. If you want really beautiful scenery, you have to drive towards the mountains, and then it starts looking nicer. So that was the first thing I wanted to mention, just the plan that I'm going to go ahead and just get back on schedule. And I also wanted to ask, what do you guys do when things happen in your week and you can't finish a video or keep your schedule that you like to keep? You know, nobody else, I don't think, even would care or notice. I totally don't need to do this update, but it felt like I wanted to do it. So hopefully you can see this or hear this, because I know when I go for these walks, a lot of times the signal goes away. I wish you the best in your argument. Life is short. Life is short. Don't argue. I don't know. That's not that helpful. All right. The other thing that I was thinking about, and I just wanted to quickly touch on, is it seems like there's a lot of people in my life that are dealing with influence. I've got family members who are being really strongly influenced by, I'll just say it, this Alberta separation movement. And there was a time that I would have been kind of on board with that, you know? But it's one thing to understand the grievances that people have, and yeah, there's good reasons for Alberta, you know, going separate if you look at it just on its face. But all the people that are supporting Alberta separatism seem to be focusing on the reasons and not focusing on what the heck are we going to do if we were independent. There are so many just big barriers. So I am not for separatism. However, I have family members, including my own parents, who are very, very disappointed in me for not jumping on this particular bandwagon. And I don't know. I think if you can't control other people's opinions, then that kind of just sucks to be you. Like it's not really their problem, right? And I know I sound kind of frustrated about it, and I'm not really. It's just that there's that situation, there's other family situations, then there is online situations with people I know and follow, and I'm like, why do we want so badly for everyone to do what we want? For everyone to follow our opinion or take our advice? And advice is great, you know? I'm like the first one to say, sure, tell me what to do. That sounds great. Not really, but you know, it's good to ask for advice. But my point is, if someone's trying too hard to tell you what you should be doing, you have to pause and ask yourself why. What do they seek to get out of it? Because most of the time, what people want is influence. They want a sense of control. And sometimes when we feel like our own lives are a little bit out of control, we try and control other people's lives. What state? I am in state of perpetual confusion. I am in Alberta. It's not a state, it's a province in the beautiful, vast country of Canada. Welcome. Welcome to Alberta. Blue skies, dirt roads, lots of sun, not a lot of warmth, and not a lot of greenery, unfortunately. It's kind of a really early spring here. Well, I'm going to go and spend time with God. So, okay, you go ahead, Em. Spend time with God. That's a good idea. I'm sorry you're struggling. I'll be praying for you. Um, yeah. So, the reason I was thinking about this is I keep having people in my life that are struggling with people that really want to influence them, and a lot of times it becomes a toxic thing. And that's the important thing to remember. Like Miss M was just saying, she's going to go spend time with God. Sometimes it's easy for me to just go online, right? Get online and see what's going on there, and maybe get some insight or some distraction from my own issues. But the reality is, when we're struggling, we need a good friend that we can count on. And sometimes that isn't the person that's trying to influence us the most, right? It's the person that's been there for you the longest. It's the person who has proven over and over again that they actually really care about you. It's the person that always shows up. So, just something to think about tonight. I've got another car passing me. I'm about to go to bed too. Oh, yeah, I guess it's a lot later for you guys. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping to say hi. Have a good sleep. I got halfway through your blood pressure video and then I was trying to make supper, so I'll have to go back and finish it. Hey! Oh, hi. Hi, Mike, the aging retiree. No, I just hopped on here when I was on a walk, and there's not really, I don't know if there's really anybody on here, but I just wanted to do a quick update and say that, I've been kind of gone all weekend, gone all day yesterday. I'm feeling behind. My house is a disaster, full of boxes and things that need to be put away with my son moving home. And I'm so glad he's there, but things are a little chaotic. And so instead of trying to cram in my regular videos, I'm just going to reset and plan to do the Bible study one tomorrow, and then coffee chat on Friday, maybe a live stream on Saturday. We'll see. But, oh, hello, Sally. Good to see you. I don't know. Let me know if the signal cuts out, because a lot of times walking down this road, when I watch back on the lives, the signal's cutting out and I don't realize it. So let me know and then I'll just end it. But and Evie's here. Evie, I'm so happy that you got your cast off. Sorry, there's a big truck going by me here. I'm so happy you got your cast off. That's awesome. I just watched that video before I left the house. So, but yeah, what do you guys think about? I know it's a lot later for you there. You're probably trying to go to bed. So that's okay. You don't have to stay because I'm so far towards the west that, it's still fairly early evening here for me, right? Yeah, you're welcome, Evie. So, yeah, it must be late for you, Sally. Oh, anyway, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when life has big interruptions, I'm tempted to kind of just drop the ball and just be like, I can't do this, you know, but I'm trying to just roll with it. Just roll with it. And if I get videos made, I get them made. If I don't, it's not the end of the world, right? So that's kind of the plan. And I was just talking about influence and how sometimes people want a lot of influence over our lives, or we let people influence us too much before we really know them. And it can be kind of, yeah, it can be kind of upsetting or disconcerting when things aren't exactly like we hoped. It's going to do a little spin around so you can see. You're the same way? Yeah. Okay, 10:30 p.m. there, Sally. 9:30 there. Okay, 7:30 here. All right, so you must be even farther towards the west then. I forget where you are. You still don't sleep. Oh my goodness. Sleep is such a difficult thing, isn't it? Wonder which way I should go. Go this way a little bit longer. Yeah. Yeah, how are your legs, Sally? Tell us how you're doing. I miss your lives, your sunrise with Sally most of the time, which is too bad. Willina's here. Hi, I haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, it's 8:30 there and it's 8:30 here because we live pretty close together, don't we? We're only a few hours away, I think. I can't always catch your live, Sally, because 3 hours difference. Yeah, that's the thing. If I'm up at 5 a.m., I'm like, oh, it's 5 a.m. I'm gonna check out Sally's live, and it's always fun to do that. But sometimes I say, okay, guys, I'm gonna try and go back to sleep because my alarm goes off at 10 after 6. So, you know. And if I've been up since 3 or 4 in the morning, then sometimes I'm just like, I say, honey, my husband, I'm not getting up today. I'm too tired. And he's always so understanding. He's always championing me, and that's why he's such a great guy to do things for. He's a great guy to like help out. I love making him breakfast in the morning because he doesn't expect it. He doesn't, you know, because he truly loves me and he cares about me. And if he knows I haven't slept, then he's just like, go back to sleep. Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. They are doing pretty well. I'm training for a 5K with. Are you, Sally? Are you serious? That's amazing. Wow. Oh my goodness. My sister is a runner. She's a running coach. My sister, her name's Laura. So close to Lori. And she's a running coach. She's pretty amazing. She just did a huge race here this weekend in Jasper. It's been years since I did a 5K. Willina, I see you lots, but never live. Yeah, well, it was after supper. I was running around the house trying to put away boxes and deal with my son trying to get, the Wi-Fi working for his computer, because of course that's the most important thing. And yeah. Anyway, and then I was like, sun is out. I'm just going to go outside because I've spent the last 2 days basically, in a vehicle, with a great big trailer and a rough, truck, bumping over Alberta's highways. You know about that, hey, Willina? I hope I'm saying your name right. Um, the highways in Alberta can be very rough, can't they? I've never done a 5K. Oh, hi, spouse wife. I think your name is Kimberly. Is that right? Let me know if I got it right. Never will with my knees. Oh, yeah. It gets hard, doesn't it? That's the hard thing is when we lived in Three Hills, I did start running, and I've never really I've been a sprinter. I used to always sprint in the track and field. Track and field was my thing, and I was a sprinter. But I wasn't very good at long distance, and I was determined that I was going to learn to run. And so I did. I would run for maybe a minute, 2 minutes, like a jog, and then I would walk, and then I would run again, and slowly, every time I did it, I could run longer until I was running or jogging, I guess, maybe not running full out, but I could go 6 kilometers, and it was up hills, and but then what happened is, yeah, injury, right? One of my knees started hurting really bad, and my hips kind of just, so I let that go, and I did other exercise. But good for you. Yes, that's awesome. Okay, good. Yes, you're saying my name right. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I run as someone is chasing me. You know, that's the thing out here. I've been on walks in Alberta before with bears, with like a whole bear family walking beside me a little ways over, and you don't want to run then, but you sure think about how fast you could run if you had to. So yeah, I've had lots of wildlife encounters living in rural Alberta, and it's great. But I think if I lived, say, in Florida or something where there's alligators and snakes, I would not. I would not do well in that situation. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm saying your name right. That's scary. It looks beautiful there. Wide open space. Yeah, there's some fields. It's not very beautiful right now, but the sky is beautiful, and soon the leaves will be out. The trees have just kind of a haze of green over them, so you can tell that the leaves are about to come out. And, whenever I do these vertical lives and I look back, I always realize how ridiculous I look when I'm trying to read the comments, and I like, it distorts your face. So, oh boy. Sally, I said I'm training for a 5K. I didn't say I was running it. We will see how I do. I just want to finish a 5K. That's a great goal. And Sally, I believe in you. I believe you can do. Just take care of yourself, and if things do hurt, um, I'm not a running coach, okay, and I know Lori, she runs all the time, so she knows. But I do know one thing: if something hurts and you keep running on it or you keep pushing it, then you can damage yourself kind of for a long time. So just be careful. Fast walking. Yeah, it ain't Phoenix. It's just not Phoenix. Nope, it's going to get down to -6 Celsius tonight, so that's 6 degrees below freezing. Then tomorrow it's going to be +17, which is 17 degrees. I, I always think I can figure out the Fahrenheit, but for some reason, just the way it works, it's hard for me to remember. You can do that, Sally. Yeah. Yeah, so how are you guys doing? Anybody else want to say anything while we're here? There's going to be a truck passing me again, so prepare to be dusted out and a little noisy. People are pretty nice here. They get over most of the time, which is really nice when you're walking on the roads. But I have lived places where you gotta really watch because people will just fly past you. That's cold. Yeah, it's still early spring here. Um, the moon looks beautiful. I don't know if you can see it. I guess it looks really far away for you. It just looks like a little dot. Phone doesn't work for that. And then I'm here by the airport. Can't probably see that either, but there's a runway right there. So that's why there's so few trees, because the runway starts here. 50 days until my son comes. Yay, Sally. Oh, it's so hard waiting for our kids, waiting to see our kids. And I'm so grateful that my beautiful, wonderful son is home now for the summer, and just praying for him that he will figure out what he's going to do. But I'm so happy for you, Sally. It's so good to have that to look forward to, isn't it? It's really wonderful. I hear a lot of stories, and I have estrangement, in my own extended family, and I hear a lot of stories about estrangement, and there's always two sides to that, right? But I can't imagine personally, like, and I know maybe everyone says this, but if anything was between me and my kids, I feel like I would move heaven and earth to fix it, because those relationships are the core of life. And I know sometimes things happen and you can't fix it. And that's just devastating to me. So I just am blessed, and I really praise the Lord that I have a good relationship with both of my kids. So Mike sent me the most amazing sunset pictures. Oh yeah. I was on Mike's live, or wasn't on it, but I was watching Mike a little bit ago. I was barbecuing for the first time this year, and he was out fishing, and so it was fun to be part of that. I'm happy for you, Sally. I'm going to see Lori for Mother's Day weekend. Oh, that's great. I'm so glad. That'll be encouraging, hey? Yeah. What do you guys think about those kind of days, like Mother's Day, Father's Day? I don't know. That's a big question, but I always find Mother's Day and Father's Day really stressful. And you know why? I mean, there's lots of reasons for us to find them stressful, but for me, it's like, what do I think about? My own mother, my husband's mother, right? My kids thinking about me. Is my husband supposed to do something for me? I mean, I just find it so kind of stressful and discombobulating. Here comes another truck. That I always just wish those days were over, because I don't know. It's just me. I'm sorry. It's weird. Pam, I have tried so hard to get my son. Oh, your other son. Oh, yeah. And my heart breaks for you. And you know, my own mother has. Yeah, in our family, I probably shouldn't say too much. I don't know. But in our family, there's definitely some major estrangement situations, and it's really heartbreaking. And as the oldest of the siblings, I often feel like I'm supposed to somehow fix it, and I can't. I've tried subtly, and I've just realized that the only thing I can do is keep the relationships that I have as healthy as possible, and keep working on those, and pray for the ones that aren't working. So we'll pray for you, Sally, for that. That's a hard thing. I've heard it described as like grieving a loss, you know, of someone that's still alive. And I know that's maybe a too emotional of a thing to say. So sorry if that's brings up things. But I see that, you know, in my own family and in other families. People talk about estrangement. It's like the person is there, and they're grieving them because they never see them, and it's one of the most heartbreaking things that humans can experience, I think. So, whew. It's definitely a blessing to have family unity. Yes. Mike, can we expect a joint video, Sally? Joint? What kind of videos are we making here, guys? A video with both of you. I know. We know. We're just teasing. Lori and you. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Julie Jordan Scott, too. What? What? I gotta move. I'm way up here in the barren wastelands. I'm not seeing anybody. I'm not having any fun at all. Oh, man. Oh, that's great. Well, yeah. Well, you guys, thanks for hopping on here with me. I'll probably leave this just a short one, and just wanted to do a quick update and say, hey, I'm still here. And no, nobody probably noticed, because you know how we're all really conscious of our own schedule for our videos that we want to do, but everybody else is just trying to watch our videos whenever they can. That's the reality of it, right? But yeah, I missed my update. So if you can think of, maybe you can help me. I'm compiling a list of ways to stop being over responsible. Here I am talking about that, and I was talking about uh, feeling responsible for the relationships, for the estranged relationships in my family. But what are some ways to stop over helping or being over responsible for people in our lives? If you have any thoughts or insights or things you think I should add, um, no pressure, of course, but just if something pops into your mind. Welina, my mom's birthday was May 12th, and mine is May 10. So our birthdays and Mother's Day were all together. Mom's been gone 11 years, but it's still a special time. Oh, Welina, yeah, and that's beautiful, and I hope I didn't rain on that. Sometimes I can be really cynical, kind of sarcastic, and then I catch myself. Um, so yeah, but that's beautiful. It is special, right? It's special when you can celebrate those things together and make memories, and then when someone's passed on, you can think about the times that you got to spend. Like my grandmother lived to be 90. Was she 95 or 96? And we were quite close. Um, and yeah, when I think of her, I think about walking through fields and over brush piles and through little creeks looking for raspberries and going raspberry picking. Once in a while, we would see beaver or yeah, and it was such a rare thing because she was such a busy woman, and I didn't get to see her too much. But when we did get together, and she taught me how to milk a cow. Um, I knew how to milk a cow because I had to milk cows when I was a kid, but she she improved my skill. Let's just say that she was a veteran. Julie Jordan Scott is coming to Pittsburgh. Oh, to house sit. Oh, that's amazing. Wow. Pam, have I told you lately how much I love you? Oh, Sally, that's really, thank you, Sally. You are the most lovable person. And I just feel your love um, through the screen. And I thank you for that and for the person that you are. And I just pray that all of the love and the care and, you know, the dignity and the grace that you send out to people all over the world every day, that it comes back to you 100-fold. That is my prayer. I have had to realize that God has others He can use, says Kimberly. I don't have to take care of everything. He doesn't need me every time. And I actually may get in His way. Yes. Yes. And I have got in God's way. I have, I think, in trying to do too much. And I'm really tempted to do that right now for my son. I'm tempted to overdo it again. So if you want to pray for me that I will have more wisdom than in the past, that would be good. Because I tend to just, I just want to run in front of everybody and smooth the path for them, you know? And that does not help them grow. Very insightful, Kimberly. Yes. Sally, what I did was I turned 60 and all things changed. Yep. I decided. Yeah. I think we come to those milestones in our lives and they make us think. And I did have a milestone, you know, when I turned 50, I had a milestone of thinking like, how long am I going to spend in a job, a position that absolutely drains every bit of life out of me? And I left. And it was so empowering. It's made things harder for us financially. But I'm a sane person again. And yeah. So Sally, I love everybody here. My Evie, my Kimberly, Mike. Yeah, what a beautiful group of people. And I just love that. This camaraderie, right? And fellowship, as we say as believers, the fellowship we have in Christ to share each other's burdens, right? Bear ye one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. Isn't that cool that we can do that for one another? Yes, we love you too, Sally. All right, you guys. I just want to stay on here because I'm having so much fun. But I feel like I've said everything I came to say, and unless I would love to hear what you have to say. Great reminder, Pam. Thank you, Mike. Kimberly, my son is 40, and I've stopped preaching to him about coming back to Jesus. I realized finally that he won't hear it from me. Oh, yeah, there are no words really for that situation, right? I have a really good friend who has these kind of situations as well, and one of the things that someone taught me a while ago is just when we can accept our kids exactly who they are and love them exactly who they are, even when they don't line up or they're not living how we hope, or our heart's breaking for them. I think that unconditional love and acceptance goes such a long way, and I've seen it. And my husband has talked about that too with his parents, that their unconditional love and acceptance when he was, going through a time was really what brought him back. And so that's something we can always give, right? And I know you are doing that. I'm just talking about my own experience. Mike, you're totally awesome. I'm always so happy when I see you enter my live. Yeah, it's great. It's great. I love, like, when you just see people's names and you're like, hey, I know you, right? That's wise, Kimberly. It's not easy, but it's the better choice. Yeah, I pray that someone, and that's what I pray sometimes, what I prayed often for my own kids and for other people's children, grown adult children or teenagers, whatever, that God, will you put someone in their life? Will you arrange a divine appointment for them so that they can meet you in a powerful way that I could never orchestrate or I would have never thought of in a million years? Is pray for those divine appointments, those God moments where, because you hear it in people's testimonies a lot, right? And you know that God's about doing that. Yeah. I'm walking by a house that there's like a haze of, shall we say, skunk smelling substances wafting wafting by me. It's a real classy neighborhood. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that. Yeah. Well, I hope you all have a good night. And yeah, I don't want to just talk about praying for people. I really want to take the time to pray. And sometimes we don't have any words in prayer. We just look up to the heavens, right? I lift my eyes to the hills, from whence cometh my help. You can tell I did a lot of scripture memorization in the King James, and I don't have all the answers, and I know I'm still quite young and foolish in life. I do know that, but I know that when we can't pray and we don't know what to pray, that Jesus has said he prays for us, right? He intercedes for us. The Holy Spirit intercedes for us. And when we don't know how to pray, or we don't even know what we should be praying, it is comforting to know that he is interceding for us. Sometimes all you can say is Jesus, and that's enough. Yeah, Jesus is enough. He's more than enough. So I'm going to say goodbye. And the rest of my walk home, I'm just going to take a minute and pray for each one of you that was on here and for any requests that you mentioned. Amen. And that's Jesus prayed for us right before he left. He prayed that we would all be one, that we would be unified, not that we'd become, part of some one consciousness or something like that. I'm not talking about that. That's a whole nother conversation. But what I'm talking about is that unity in Jesus, right? That's what I'm talking about. So thanks, Pam. This was awesome. It's so awesome that you stopped in. Thank you for finding me on here. I really appreciate it without an announcement or anything. Yeah, thank you. Have a good night, Kimberly. All right, I'm going to go and say some prayers. So bless you, sleep well, and I'll talk to you again soon. Yes, that's right, Sally. You go to sleep now. It was a God thing. Yeah, He knows what we need. He knows that we need each other too. Good night, Willina. Thank you for being here.